This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Okay, so we had Lil Durk. He only sold 55,000 the first week. We already went over that. Same Tekashi numbers. Now, was Lil Durk wrong for going at FBG Duck on his album? I would have to say yes. His mom responded. We played that yesterday. We'll play it again now because, I think it's very important to realize that the things that people are preaching, they should live by that too, to stop this and stop that and people going at each other. He made a joke of it. He responded to FBG Duck's mom by saying, "It's the lamb Ron in me. It's the lame. That's lame." Okay, I'll be honest. Lil Durk, I like the positive things he does. He does a lot of positive things. But it's like, dude, FBG Duck isn't even here anymore. And you just lost your partner. You know what I mean? King Von. So it's like, come on, man. That was poor taste, I have to say. Then we got Asian Doll. This is funny. She can't stop clout chasing. I'm telling you, man. So she puts out that she gave King Von's kids $7K for Christmas. Now, to mind you, the mom gave, or no, I think it was King Von's sister, gave one of his kids a fake weapon for Christmas that looks like a real one. I mean, that's not smart. There's little kids passing away all the time from that out here, or having something that looks real and the cops just think it's real, and then that wasn't smart. I'm sorry, then I remember she said people were criticizing her, and then she said, "Stay out of my business, stay out of my life." Well, then don't post it. Same with Asian Doll. Look, she gave Kim Von kids $7K for Christmas, right? Sadly, I'm always seen. I gave his kids $7K for Christmas and didn't post. You just posted it. I mean, come on, man.
He want to get high. He about to get high like Duck. Durk.
Durk hurt because V-Roy gone. He hurt. V-Roy gone.
Well, he better take that who made the V-Roy gone, not my motherfucking son. Because he ain't doing. Remember, they had a song together. Remember, they had their differences. Motherfucker study on the industry. This is proof. Y'all really showing, y'all rich out mixing in my motherfucking son. Y'all rich out mixing in Tuka. Show your craft. Do something else besides this and music. Show motherfuckers that you really, cause go pop. Like my son was trying to do. He was trying to cross over.
Come on. Young Thug remembers a time when he first met Lil Wayne. Now, I remember this when Birdman brought Young Thug under his wing for Rich Gang, and he was around Lil Wayne, and he tried to give Lil Wayne a pound, and Lil Wayne didn't even say anything to him or give him a pound. So he kind of played in Young Thug. Now, the reason that probably happened was that Lil Wayne was already having issues with Birdman with money at that point. This had to be around 2013, and 2013-14, and Lil Wayne was probably like, "Nah, man, yeah, I see what Birdman's trying to do. He's trying to replace me," because Young Thug has a lot of Lil Wayne's qualities. He's very open about Lil Wayne was his inspiration. He inspired him. Obviously Young Thug is his own person, but we're all inspired by different things. I was inspired by things. You were inspired by things. And Lil Wayne was a big inspiration for Young Thug. And he was very disappointed. He said, someone I look up to is just dissing me. Now, I think they made up after that, after a while, but remember there was a time where Young Thug was so hurt by it, he was trolling Lil Wayne with the Barter 6 and all this other stuff, and dissing Lil Wayne publicly, and Lil Wayne was dissing him publicly, saying F the Birdman, F Young Thug, and all this other stuff, because Lil Wayne was on a full campaign against Cash Money at that point, just a year or two later. And, now everything's settled. I think that they're cool. But, there's always going to be that letdown. I don't know. It's sad how things shake out. Lastly, we got Meek Mill, 21 Savage, and Lil Durk trying to team up, and they're begging for someone in Silicon Valley to team up with them to start a music streaming service that they own the majority. Well, I mean, if somebody has the technology, they're not going to just give it to you, and you probably don't have enough money to invest in it because it's going to be like $100 million. Like Jay-Z was lucky to get that other one for $50 million. And I don't get why they're looking for a streaming platform to invest in, right? That's majority black owned when they have Jay-Z. Jay-Z has Tidal, but nobody's putting everything behind Tidal. Meek Mill, 21 Savage, and Lil Durk didn't put everything behind Tidal and support Tidal, right? They didn't completely have their support for that. They didn't remove their stuff and put it on Tidal and all this other stuff, did they? They didn't create content for Tidal. So it's almost hypocritical because you want someone to like, you want to start your own music platform that they own, you own a majority of, and then you want everyone to support it because you own it. But nobody did that for Jay-Z, did they? Jay-Z got bailed, I'm just telling you the facts. Jay-Z got bailed out by Sprint 2 or 3 years ago. They supported his 444 album. They gave, an influx of almost $300 million into the company to keep it going because most of these companies just lose money every year. It takes a long time before they start to make make a profit. Most of it goes towards operating income and losing money. I mean, Spotify lost money for years. I think Apple Music is still losing money. They make money, but they spend more money than they're making. That's called losing money. So they want to build a new platform. I mean, just because you own it doesn't make it different. What's going to make your platform different? I think they're also doing this amid the news of Jay-Z selling Tidal possibly to Jack Dorsey, who owns Twitter and Cash App. Well, he owns Twitter and Square, which owns Cash App. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think about that? I mean, interesting news. I mean, anything's possible. I'm not downplaying it totally. Like, Meek Mill, 21 Savage, and Lil Durk could make it happen if their focus is on that 100%. That's all I'm saying. Like, are they going to be able to do it? We'll see. I mean, it's possible. He has a billionaire friend right there with him. The guy from the 76ers that owns the 76ers. We'll have to see. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys next one. I appreciate you guys.